Sit with me for a moment, not to escape the noise of the world, but to finally listen beneath it. When I was my teacher once asked me a simple question. Why do people suffer even when nothing is wrong? I searched for answers in books, in rituals, in long hours of meditation. But the truth revealed itself slowly, like dawn. People suffer not because life is cruel, but because they stop listening to the quiet voice within them. And today, I want to speak to you about the cost of ignoring that voice. Your inner voice does not shout. It does not argue. It whispers. It nudges you when something feels wrong, even if it looks right on the outside. It warns you when you are living someone else's dream, chasing approval instead of meaning. Many years ago, a merchant visited our monastery. He was wealthy, respected, and admired, yet his eyes were tired. He told me, "I have everything I wanted, but I wake up every day with a heaviness in my chest." As he spoke, he realized the truth himself. For decades, his inner voice had asked him to slow down, to spend time with his family, to live more simply, but he ignored it, believing success would eventually bring peace. It never did. This is the first cost of ignoring your inner voice. A life that looks full, but feels empty. When you silence your inner voice long enough, you begin to confuse noise for direction. You say yes when your heart says no. You stay where you have outgrown. You run faster, not because you are purposeful, but because you are afraid to stop and listen. I learned this lesson personally. In my early years as a monk, I pushed myself relentlessly. I wanted to be disciplined, admired, and perfect. One day, my body collapsed from exhaustion. As I lay on the cold stone floor, my teacher smiled gently and said, "You listened to rules, but you ignored wisdom." My inner voice had asked for balance. I had refused. The body always speaks when the mind refuses to listen. This is the second cost. Your body and mind pay the debt your awareness avoids. Your inner voice is not fear. Fear is loud and urgent. Inner wisdom is calm and persistent. It repeats the same message patiently, waiting for you to be ready. But when ignored for too long, that message turns into anxiety, regret, and restlessness. I have met many elderly people who came to the monastery seeking peace near the end of their lives. Their greatest pain was not failure, but betrayal of themselves. They said, "I knew what mattered, but I postponed it." Time does not punish us. It simply reveals what we avoided. This is the greatest cost of all. Regret that cannot be undone, only understood. Listening to your inner voice does not mean life becomes easy. It means life becomes honest. Sometimes it will ask you to leave comfort. Sometimes it will ask you to forgive. Sometimes it will ask you to rest when the world demands more. But it always leads you closer to who you truly are. So how do you begin listening again? Create silence, even for a few minutes each day. Ask yourself gentle questions, not harsh ones. What am I avoiding? What feels heavy? What feels true? And then have the courage to act on small answers. Wisdom grows through practice, not perfection. Remember this: your inner voice is not trying to control you. It is trying to return you to yourself. If you listen now, the cost is courage. If you ignore it, the cost is your peace. Choose wisely and choose gently. What is the hidden cost of ignoring your inner voice? In this calming and deeply reflective talk, Echoes of Purpose shares timeless wisdom, personal stories, and powerful life lessons about intuition, mindfulness, and self-awareness. This video explores how ignoring your inner guidance leads to quiet suffering, regret, and emotional exhaustion, and how learning to listen can restore clarity, peace, and purpose. If you've ever felt lost despite success, restless despite comfort, or disconnected from yourself, this message is for you. Let this be a moment to pause, reflect, and realign with what truly matters. Take a deep breath. Listen closely. Your inner voice has been waiting. If this message resonates with you, like the video, subscribe for more mindful wisdom, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Comment below. What has your inner voice been trying to tell you lately? Your journey inward begins now. Thanks for watching. Echoes of Purpose.